Welcome to our My Works segment on color mixing. Color mixing is always one of the favorite for our children in the classroom. We usually keep it on the practical life shelf because they're using their fine motor skills to use the eyedropper. It involves sensorial because they're visually seeing the colors. It uses language. You can talk about primary colors, secondary colors, and of course it's art. Here is what you'll need for the color mixing lesson. You'll need a tray, of course, to put the work on. You'll need 3 containers, preferably transparent so that you can see the colors inside the containers. You'll need water in 2 of the cups with food coloring. We just put a little drop of food coloring and start with primary colors. You'll need an eyedropper, a sponge, and a place to put your mixed water after you're done with the lesson. Here are our tips for success with these My Works lessons. You'll watch the video segment on your own. Secondly, you'll present it to your child. And finally, you'll watch from a distance as your child does the work independently. Here is our lesson on color mixing. Keep in mind you'll want to show this presentation to your child first. There's a lot of excitement with this lesson, so they may want to take over right away before you've presented the entire lesson. Make sure that you do the whole lesson first and say, once we put it back on the shelf, then it can be your turn. That way they've seen the presentation, they know the proper way of putting things back on the shelf, and they'll be able to do it independently on their own the next time. Look what happened. Now we'll want to clean up our work. And we'll want to take this dirty water to a sink and clean it out. We hope you enjoyed this lesson on color mixing. You may have noticed with this first presentation, I chose not to use much language. We want the children to just watch and observe what's happening and notice the change that occurs. Some language we can use later is primary colors. What is a primary color? There are 3, and they are blue, red, and yellow. When you mix 2 of these primary colors, it becomes a secondary color, and they can on their own discover what is a secondary color and what happens when you mix 2 of the primary colors. We wanted to show you one more activity to help with your color mixing experience with your kids. We've created a couple PDFs that will help you talk with your kids about color and show them visually what happens when you mix certain colors. So here are the PDFs. This first one shows the primary colors. Primary colors are what all the other colors are made of: red, yellow, and blue. This shows the secondary colors. Secondary colors come from mixing 2 of the primary colors. The secondary colors are green, orange, and purple. This shows what happens when you mix 2 of the primary colors. Red plus yellow equals orange. Orange is a secondary color. Blue plus yellow equals green, and red plus blue equals purple. Keep checking back with us for new videos regarding art. We're always looking for new ways to help you and your child explore art together.